They have the very latest on the timing now of the storm, and it sounds like the wind and maybe stronger winds and some heavier snow bands could be moving into the area.
I think over these next, say, 4 to 6 hours, especially, Patrick, we're sort of in the height of this storm where we're expecting the low pressure, the center of our nor'easter, to back a little bit closer to the land, bringing in some of those heavier snow bands and the stronger wind gusts.
Exactly, and we've been tracking some of those heavier snow bands on live Pinpoint Doppler 12, and now what we're seeing is those visibilities in Newport and Block Island getting reduced to 1/4 of a mile or even lower than that. That's the start of blizzard conditions, and these bands continue to drift to the north. So if you're seeing, just moderate snowfall rates right now inland, do expect these to pick up over the next couple hours.
And so one thing you notice here as we take a look at this radar loop is the darker blues now that cover a good part of southern New England. So the heavier snow has certainly been becoming a more widespread event here over the last even hour or so for much of Rhode Island now. We see that in southeastern Massachusetts, and these dark blues continuing to just be brought on shore from the center of this storm. Here's the visibility that Pete was talking about, and we're looking for those visibilities at about 1/4 of a mile or less. You have to have that for 3 hours for it to be officially classified as a blizzard. We certainly have been seeing blizzard-like conditions, but those 1/4 mile visibilities right now, we're finding it in Boston, Taunton, Newport. We have a 1/4 mile visibility on Block Island, Martha's Vineyard, Hyannis right now. So lots of southern New Englanders waking up to blizzard conditions. Here are the wind gusts. Again, I mentioned that we're at about 40 to 45 miles per hour for the most frequent or most recent gusts over Rhode Island. We do have a 52-mile-an-hour gust Plymouth, 57 for Hyannis. Nantucket, man, they've been getting hammered with those strong winds. 68-mile-an-hour wind gusts right now, Nantucket. They've seen wind gusts as high as 72, 73 miles per hour. It's very strong winds. Here's the wind gust Futurecast, and this is starting at 6 o'clock this morning. So we're still going to be in that 40 to 60-mile-an-hour wind gust range during this time. So these next few hours of the morning, you can see Newport, Block Island, wind gusts over 50 miles an hour, New Bedford as well. As we head later into the morning, I think the chances of seeing wind gusts over 50 miles an hour will start to diminish over at least Rhode Island, but we're going to keep the strong winds, especially in southeastern Massachusetts, into the afternoon hours, and even still wind gusts at times up to 40, 45 miles per hour, even as late as 5 o'clock this evening. So those blowing and drifting snow will continue even as the intensity of the snow winds down later today. Weather planner, if you're planning on trying to get outside, do a little bit of cleanup, I'd just hold off for now. The blowing and drifting snow, the additional heavy snow will keep piling up here through these morning hours. Temperatures won't change much. By 5 o'clock in the evening, lighter snow showers will be continuing, and we still have those in the forecast as we head into the overnight hours. So again, taking a look at the watches and warnings that are up, we've got a hurricane wind warning for the open waters, a blizzard warning in effect for the rest of the area. The storm itself, again, sitting well south and east of Nantucket and continuing to back in. It's going to hang around very close to our area over the daytime today, and that's going to keep the snow around. Here's that Futurecast at 9 o'clock. So heavy bands of snow continuing to move across southern New England as we head into the later part of the afternoon. You can see where it starts to taper off a bit, but still keeping at least the risk of snow showers in our forecast. Here's the accumulation amounts that we're expecting through the day today. Actually, that's not the updated map. Wanted to show, it pretty much tells the tale. We're keeping with the 18 to 24 inch totals with isolated amounts over 24 inches. So about 1.5 feet to as much as 2 feet of snow expected from the storm. Here's that 7-day Futurecast. Winds down tomorrow. Thursday looks dry. We could see more, at least light accumulations on Friday. Let's go over to Gina and get an update on the road conditions. Shouldn't be anybody out on the roads other than the state crews that are trying to clean them up, Gina, right?